All right, welcome back, everyone. So I am here with a real East Coast man.
Yes, but I don't have a hat.
My father-in-law, Vince, who many of you guys may not know this, but the character from Meet the Parents, the Robert De Niro character, was based off of this man right here. So he's my real father-in-law.
Real father-in-law? Real father-in-law?
So we wanted to share your side of the story of the barber story, which I told a while back.
You know what? There's always two sides of a story. And Paul Harvey used to say
the rest of the story.
That, so we're going to have this right now. But I want to...
I'm cringing right now thinking about this.
I want to find out if I know all the rules. So I think, number one, I have to refer to Mrs. W. I can't call my daughter by her real name.
If you slip up, I do fix it in the edit.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you still have the power of that.
I do have the power.
My granddaughter, I can't call by her name. I have to call her Meatloaf or Sweet Loaf, whatever you chose, okay? But I can call you, or I can call Jack, and I can call you whatever.
I know. You know what? I don't make the rules.
Something like that. That's okay. By the way, yes, we are from the East Coast, originally from Connecticut, and your wife, Mrs. W., and her twin brother were born in Connecticut. But we've lived in the Midwest, as you know, for over 40 years. Go Big Red. I can't name the state, but
that's
anyhow.
A basketball team.
Well, maybe, because they're not playing football that well. Anyhow, the rest of the story. Cody, you have a daughter, and I'm going to suggest that you're going to do the Inquisition type review that I did on you some 5 years ago. And then every single subscriber you have that's a father has done or will do the exact same thing. So the first part of Cody's presentation was all true. He came in, and there was a little, not tension, but, what does this guy really want to do with my daughter? Okay? So anyhow, we went along. And yes,
I do have to say that daughter in question was in her 30s.
Okay. It doesn't matter. She could have been in her 50s, and I said she isn't 50 yet. Right. I'd still be doing the same thing. And I'm in my 70s. Anyhow, 20 years from now, if I get to the 90s, I'm still going to be doing the same thing, and you will be too.
Of course.
Anyhow, he does go to the barber shop about a block and a half away from our Antiques, Arts, and Used bookshop in this Midwestern town, Go Big Red. And I get the phone call. And the guy, by the way, who made the phone call, his name was Wayne.
That's right.
He was an apprentice barbershop.
There was two barbers in there.
There was two barbershops, the owner and Wayne. And Wayne was an apprentice. This was about 15 years ago. Wayne's didn't make it past apprenticeship, by the way.
I remember it as if it were tomorrow.
We don't know
yesterday.
What he's doing now. Don't even know if he's still in that same state that we're from, okay? But anyhow, Wayne left a few things. And when I went to the barber shop right before we came here to get a trim, I hope it looks okay, I said, I'm going out and I have to give the rest of the story. So, number one, from the barbershop. Oop. From the barbershop, they couldn't find the can of dye that they use for your hair. But anyhow, here's
what's this?
Something for you from that barbershop.
They're not paying you.
Good, you got
they're not paying.
They're not paying me, and I still have to pay them. By the way, I did ask the owner, who remembered the whole situation, had Cody given a good tip when he got a barbershop, and he said, "Yeah, it's sort of so-so." Okay. Anyhow, this is that great place.
I was going to give him a tip
in the middle of the country, not the East Coast, the West Coast, whatever that's all about.
The no coast.
And then also presented to you your first haircut certificate that is signed by the owner, but in Wayne's name, who's went by the name Curly. Isn't that sort of fun? And the date was as best as we could remember it. We didn't have the exact same thing. But that's your first certificate for you.
Isn't this what they give the children when they get their first
haircut? They
haircut?
give the children that, so we figured, or he figured. But there's one other thing. we want to make sure that everybody knows that this is the proper presentation and that it's all plain facts. So here's another thing for you, Cody.
Oh, look at that.
And you can see it almost looks Christmas colors. But that, as Paul Harvey would have said, is the rest of the story.
Well, there you have it. Was it as I remembered it in the story?
Pretty close, except for the tip.
Oh, I don't remember about the tip. I would imagine I wasn't in the tip-giving mood after what he had done to me.
I don't know, but as I told you, he's no longer around. So
Yeah, well, see,
you know what I could have done to him.
That's what we call karma.
No, that's what you call East Coast retaliation.
Well,
anyhow,
I won't be getting my hair cut from him anytime soon.
no, neither will I. And the way my hair is going, I don't know how much longer I'll be getting a haircut at all.
Well, thanks for the certificate, and I will link the original story to the end of this if you have no idea what we're talking about.
I have no idea.
It's worth watching because it's pretty funny.
And make sure you push the likes.
That's right.
Down there, okay?
That's right. Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Thanks for the certificate.
Hey.
Thanks for the hat.
From the
Tell them I'll
Midwest
expect
state.
a royalty check next month.
Now, he gets a few views. So we like a lot of views so I can get some royalty money out of this.
We'll split it with you.
Okay.
Okay, 50-50. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay to the end, and you can watch the horrifying story.